So guys, here's the second part of that first video.
Understand this. For the past 2 weeks, we've been in each other's lives, and we've pretty much been together every day since we filmed the podcast last Monday. Him and Shaka came on, and we began talking about, what it is to be a true believer and how you get caught up in a cult. And the guys, we instantly knew it. Like, the next conversation, I would love it if you could be present, because we're not calling it Carbon Nation no more. We changed the name for the refugees and the survivors. The people that's down with it, that's down with the sacraments and the Siemens.
So it sounds like if they are about to form a new cult.
They the Carbon Nation.
Who was the Carbon Nation? You was the Carbon Nation? Oh, you're the guy.
Yeah, I was right next to Leo all the time, more than his wife.
He and Velvet have a dalliance and a connection and a soul tie.
My. A lot of people had been telling me, asking me if Jaguar Wright was.
Yeah, no, they said I'm the priestess.
And I was like,
they said I'm the high priestess.
Well, Jaguar sound like if this is a woman that is falling in love and is giddy. You know what the hell she talking about? Out of her mind with stupidity.
And I said, well, if I'm the high priestess, I'm the new sheriff in town. I'm going to make some changes around this house. So for those who have defected and are now refugees from Carbon Nation, we now are calling it Carbon Island. Hashtag Carbon Island. Everybody get out of the nation, come to the island, share your experiences. We're putting together a nice little art sanctuary. It's going to be lovely.
So
he's a refugee right now.
Definitely. And if you look at my story, it's now. And you'd be proud of it.
So when your boy gets out, are you going to go back?
Well, it's over. When I left, everybody else left. Right? Everybody was sitting around. If I was there to this day, he'd probably be out of jail. We'd probably all still be on the same bullshit. But when I left, everybody else requested to leave as well. And then shortly days after, those who didn't, they all left. It was over.
There's something that I'd like to say as a witness to his life for now. 5 days straight, we've been together, and for the past 3 days, we've been together for the 24 hours. And so I've gotten to listen to him have his conversations with Velvet.
Now, guys, Velvet is the woman who was the wife for the guy who went to jail, who ran this cult. Now this guy said he's got 2 wives. Sounds like if Jaguar Wright wants to be the 5th wife.
And I had a very harsh word for Velvet. And I feel so bad about it now. Because I have to remember, no matter what Velvet has done, she's a victim of a situation that made her compromise everything she thought she knew, everything that she believed in. And, my husband, our argument today started over them.
Wow.
Me and my husband were arguing about Velvet and Solar. And my husband was like,
you should never let outside situations affect your relationship.
Well, hold on,
especially
you gotta understand. Let me tell you how it happened. So Velvet had him blocked. She wasn't fucking with him. She was over it. But then we started working, and we've been building a camaraderie. And now you're coming on full time for the company. And Velvet, I guess she saw something new. She saw something different. So Velvet started reaching out. Now, when me and my husband first talked about it, he said, you don't like that girl. You don't trust that girl. And I was like, I know I don't. I said, but that's a 27-year-old grown-ass fucking man. Whatever happens, whether it go good or go bad, it's only going to give him more. It's going to make him more knowledgeable. If it works out, it's going to make him more loved than he already is. Like, whatever it is, he got to get out of that, but we don't got the right. I want her gone. I want her out of the picture. She this, she that. Wait a second. This is what me and my husband talk. And I said, listen to me. I said, I love you, baby. But I think you need to be worried about our marriage and not their relationship. Like, we got our own issues.
I don't know what the hell
That's
you
what
was talking about.
I was talking about. So anyway, I'm like, let's focus on us and let's let the kids who are adults do them. So he on the phone with Velvet. And my husband, for the past 2 days, she a clout chaser. She only here because she trying to get some screen time with you. And blah, 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 blah. I said, I find that offensive because you don't know what young boy working with. Young boy might have a sprung. It might have absolutely nothing to do with me. Let's not necessarily just jump to the paranoid she's clout chasing because he's around Jag. I've seen him. I took him to Louisiana. I had to pry the men and the women off of him. Everybody fucking was in love with your ass. Everybody was in love. All the gay boys was, ooh. And all the women was, ah. Everybody. So I lied to you now. He got beads. They put beads on him. I'm telling you.
A recipe for disaster. No wonder her husband is jealous. She not only have this young man in her orbit, in her space, in her house, in her car, but she taking trips with him also.
My question is, what exactly is he doing for you? Okay, on period. Because for the past 2 weeks, okay, your behavior has been different.
Now, this is Kingpin interviewing her. And this is the audio of that interview, folks.
Okay, and it sounds like he stems from this whole being around you for the past 2 weeks. What's going on with him when?
I think you need to come to Dallas.
I think I
come on down,
come to Dallas.
Down to Dallas, you need to see.
You're welcome.
What I will say, long and short.
Okay, on period.
What I will say is this. I did tell my husband that if he ever pulled another gun out on me again, I was walking out. And he did pull a gun on me today. And I did get out of my car. And I was about to hitchhike on I-20 West because I couldn't go back in that car.
Now, did he pull a gun out on you or so large?
He has no reason.
He was flashing it at everybody. He was just nuts.
No reason to mess with me. So he's nice and sweet, but this was the first time he's ever yelled at me, blatantly disrespected me to the point to where I'm from.
So that's Solar speaking. And he is dead wrong for cozying up to a married woman. You have to stay in your lane, keep your distance. Even if she's willing, you should know better.
Where I'm from, you're not asking for words, not asking for a conversation. There's something to do immediately in that moment.
So he's saying where he's from, there'd be no questions asked, he'd get an ass whipping. That's pretty much what he's saying. But guess what? I don't think he can take on Jaguar Wright's husband, as big as he is, as crazy as he is. He goes through PTSD, and you may just trigger him into one of them combat missions when he start opening up a can of ass whipping on your ass. Go ahead and mess with that man if you want to, but I'm telling you, if I was you, I would head for the hills, get out of that car, go back wherever you came from, go back, because you're gonna get an ass whipping before the month is over. YouTubers, that was the second part of the video. I'm over and out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to this video. Thank you for watching.